Little Bolt, a shiny robot, watched others laugh, wishing he could smile too. He asked big machines, "How do I make a smile?" They whirred but didn't know. Even the wisest robot librarian just showed him data on facial muscles. Outside, a girl named Lily saw his puzzlement. "Smiles come from feelings," she said. Lily showed him a tiny flower. "Look, it's happy in the sun." Bolt felt a new whir in his circuits, a warm, fuzzy feeling. But then Bolt saw a sad robot. His warm feeling dimmed. "I still don't know how," Lily said. "Let's help them. Kindness makes hearts happy." As they helped, Bolt felt the whirring return, stronger. He understood. With Lily, Bolt found his own brilliant, joyful smile, born from kindness.
Ilara, a tiny being, meticulously tends glowing moss in her miniature home, hidden within a colossal tree root, deep in a forgotten forest. Life in the glade is governed by ancient whispers, passed down through generations, shaping every decision. Ilara often questions these unquestionable truths. During a rare foraging mission near the village's edge, Ilara stumbles upon a discarded human artifact, a tarnished locket, unlike anything described in their ancient lore. She brings it to Master Theron, the village elder, who dismisses it as a trick of the shadows, reinforcing the whisper's warning against curiosity. Driven by an unsettling intuition, Ilara secretly studies the locket, discovering intricate carvings that suggest a forgotten connection to the larger world, defying their isolation. Ilara finds an ancient hidden passage leading beyond the glade's boundaries, confirming her suspicions. She must choose to expose the truth or protect their comforting delusion. She confronts Master Theron, presenting the locket and the passage. The elder, torn, reveals the whispers were a protective measure against a forgotten past, not pure truth. Ilara, with Theron's hesitant support, presents her findings to the council. Initial fear turns to cautious hope as they realize growth requires embracing new understanding. The village begins a slow, careful re-engagement with the world, guided by Ilara's courage and Theron's wisdom, forging a new path of truth and integrity. Ilara, standing on a newly discovered outcrop, gazing at the distant, sparkling lights of the human city, a symbol of their future.
Tiny Leo, nestled in a soft blanket, blinked at the vast, wondrous world around him. His small eyes observed the vibrant mobile above, a symphony of shapes and colours. A colourful ball rolled just out of reach, sparking a quiet determination in his gaze. He wiggled and squirmed, pushing his hands against the floor, eager to move forward. A gentle tumble, then another try. Leo's tiny muscles learned to coordinate. He pushed himself up onto wobbly knees, a new perspective unfolding before him. With a hopeful grunt, Leo pulled himself to stand, clutching the edge of his crib. One tentative foot forward, then another, a thrilling, unsteady dance of balance. A few wobbly steps, and then a giggle as he reached the cherished, colourful ball. Leo, now crawling and cruising with purpose, explored his world with newfound joy.
Pip, a tiny Pomeranian, watched middle schoolers with longing, dreaming of their bustling, exciting world. She wished to understand their laughter, their whispered secrets, and their shared adventures firsthand. One morning, Pip awoke to find herself a middle school girl, bewildered yet exhilarated by her transformation. Her first day of school was a whirlwind of new sights and sounds, a symphony of adolescent energy. Lost in the library, she met Maya, a quiet girl with a shared passion for fantastical tales. Pip's boundless energy and Maya's thoughtful insights formed an unexpected, delightful bond. They navigated tests and friendships, learning from each other with every passing day. A misunderstanding threatened their new connection, making Pip question her place in this human world. But true friendship prevailed as they found a way to bridge their differences with understanding. Pip, no longer just a Pomeranian dreaming, truly belonged, connected by the heart of friendship, by the
Kian walked toward the grand school, his worn clothes a silent testament to his humble beginnings, yet his gaze was unwavering. Inside, whispers followed Kian. Ethan and his friends pointed, their laughter creating an isolating bubble around him. Yet Kian stood tall. During recess, Ethan deliberately tripped Kian. Kian fell hard, scraping his knee, but silently rose, brushing off the dust, never complaining. Days later, Kian saw Ethan struggling with a complex math problem, frustrated, pencil clenched tight, tears welling in his eyes. Remembering Ethan's cruelty, Kian hesitated, but then he approached quietly, offering help with a gentle, understanding voice. Shocked by Kian's kindness, Ethan hesitated. He finally reluctantly accepted Kian's patient guidance, a new emotion stirring within him. They worked together, the difficult problem unraveling. Ethan saw Kian's sharp mind, his integrity, far beyond any worn clothes or lack. The next morning, Ethan approached Kian at the school gate, not to mock, but to walk beside him, sharing a quiet, knowing smile. Later, when others taunted Kian, Ethan stepped forward, defending him, his voice firm, a clear sign of his own profound transformation. Kian and Ethan, now true friends, walked through the school gates, their shared honesty and kindness creating a path for others.
Mustafa, Abdulkader and Ahmet faced dire poverty, their home worn and empty, but their spirits remained strong. They dreamed of a better life, imagining vibrant landscapes where only weeds now grew, a shared vision blooming in their hearts. Inspired by a shared love for green spaces, they decided to take a bold leap and create their own landscaping business. Their early days were filled with relentless labor, learning every plant, every soil type, every demanding task. Setbacks were frequent, but they faced each challenge with unwavering dedication and an honest approach. A pivotal project demanded their full commitment, pushing their skills and their nascent business to the very limit. Together, they transformed barren land into a lush sanctuary, their combined talents blossoming with each careful step. The client's delighted smile confirmed their triumph, a testament to their honesty, hard work, and shared vision. Their landscaping business flourished, providing them not just wealth but purpose and respect within their community. Now content and peaceful, the three brothers enjoyed the fruits of their labor, their bond strengthened by every challenge overcome.
Ilara, a woman in her late 30s, lived a life of quiet routine, each day mirroring the last. She felt a subtle yearning, a whisper of a path untaken, buried beneath years of hesitation. One evening, a weathered map arrived, bearing a cryptic symbol and an unknown destination. The first step was daunting, a forgotten path winding through dense, unfamiliar woods. She faced unexpected obstacles, navigating treacherous terrain, pushing her physical limits. A storm broke, forcing her to choose, retreat or press on into the unknown with newfound resolve. Deep within a forgotten cave, she confronted not a beast, but her own paralyzing fears. With a deep breath, she stepped through the unseen threshold, emerging transformed, lighter. The journey had etched new lines of wisdom and courage onto her once reserved spirit. Ilara returned home, not to her old life, but to a new beginning. Fear replaced by infinite possibilities.
Lena, a tiny spark of life, played softly on the floor, unaware of the quiet sorrow settling around her. Her mother carefully packed a small, familiar suitcase, each item a silent promise of care. A tearful goodbye at the station. Her mother's hug was tight, a silent plea against the impending distance. The train window became a canvas for fleeting landscapes, a world moving by too fast for her tiny mind. Each stop, a new face, a passing stranger. The silence of the journey was heavy, broken only by the train's rhythm. At the last stop, a kind stranger led her through the bustling station, a sea of unfamiliar legs. Outside, a warm smile awaited, a face both new and strangely familiar. Her grandmother. A moment of hesitation, then a tiny hand reached out, drawn by the quiet warmth. Soon, giggles filled the old house, new routines blooming like spring flowers in her grandmother's garden. Though far from her mother, Lena found a new home in loving arms, a tiny anchor mooring her heart.